tags. Awesome. My name tags aren't completely off. Well, not completely, but I don't see anybody with name tags. If we can get them on, or actually let's try this first. Nope. Stupid fucking name tags. Always an issue. Sometimes this does it for some reason. There they go. See what I mean? So dumb. Let's catch up to this. Damn, there's a ton of them today. What's happening?
You know, just flying some helicopters.
Anybody install the new driver today?
Yes, I did.
I did as well. It's working pretty well.
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah, no flashing for me, so that's good. Which was a pain in my ass.
Is that the new NVIDIA one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was going to download it earlier, but I never got around
I'm
to
not
it.
using the NVIDIA app. I installed the clean driver, but the clean driver is working just dandy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced about NVIDIA bloatware. I have bad experiences from GeForce Experience or whatever. But, I mean, I've heard lots of other people have no issues with it, but I don't believe those people. A lot of people today.
Addis Ababa Center, Niner cancel flight following.
Oh, all the planes disappeared from me for some reason.
Frequency change approved.
God bless the rains down in Africa.
And nobody playing Lion King?
No, it's Joel's flight. The DJ stuff happens tomorrow.
He buys a new computer, then all of a sudden everybody blows it out of proportion. Heaven forbid somebody buys a new Corvette too. Well, that'd really go over good, wouldn't it?
Giraffes.
Oh boy, I remember this. That was a while ago.
I've never seen a giraffe in the scene.
I feel old.
I was at the LA Zoo years and years ago, and I was watching the giraffes, and they had the ability to reach over the top, and I got whacked on the head by a giraffe. He was just moving around looking for some different things to eat in the trees, but my head happened to be in the way.
I'm too close for that shot.
Biz Jet Brit. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Oh, you're actually on comms today? Good for you. Ooh, frame rates are nice with all of these helicopters. Giraffes seem fairly calm for all these rotors spinning around them.
Oh. Oh.
That one there is an exciting walk. If that made the animals react, people would just chase them all day.
Ogatai, are you on mic? Negative.
So exotic is.
Somebody needs a little WD-40 in their chair.
I was just gonna say that.
I have the
If
same
it doesn't
issue.
move and it's supposed to, WD-40. If it does move and it's not supposed to, duct tape.
Sounds like you might like to watch the Red Green Show.
If you can't be handsome, at least you can be handy.
Good. That's it.
So my best friend's picking up a rescue dog tomorrow. I'm gonna go meet him there, and hopefully I don't come home with one as well.
You know you're gonna come out with one.
I might. I really want one, but it's kind of not the most convenient of times. But when is it really? You know what I mean? I really want. I miss my dog. It's been years since I've had one.
So how fast this Bell 407 goes?
I don't know. It's looking pretty quick to me, though. I can't catch up to one.
Same, I'm doing 110. I'm far behind.
Yeah, I'm 120, and it looks like they're pulling away a little bit. But I don't know. I haven't been
You can really
maintaining a
push it up.
speed.
I've had it up to 140 maintain now. Just about.
Straight level?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm full throttle at this altitude, and I can't even get into the yellow.
Well, I don't know about this altitude, that might make a difference.
I don't know how to make
120.
my calls.
It's 18.
Yeah, I can hit about 120. That's about it. Straight level. Just under. Yeah, I'm not even hitting 120.
I'm hitting 120 and I'm right at the back.
Well, as long as you can see the nameplates, you're still close.
Are you though? Because I had to slew to catch up to you guys, and I saw your nameplates from like miles and miles away. It took me a minute even slewing to get up to you. There was no way I was going to catch up just normal flight.
Yeah, helicopter flights need to be about 100 knots, not 140.
Well then slow down, guys. What's the hurry?
I don't know.
What if the animals go to bed?
Well, just sets their trims all the way forward. Yeah, I can't catch you guys. I got a 407 just because I couldn't catch you guys, and I'm just maintaining sort of.
I would recommend an F-18. You want to catch it?
I gotta learn this.
I'm glad I didn't bring Huey.
Yeah, the Huey is a little slow. A little slow.
I need proper rudder pedals to fly this thing. I only have a twist grip joystick, and it's not good for the 407. If I have pedals, I know this thing will be far.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what you learn is the upgrade.
And now I'm going 160 in a dive. Maybe I'll get a little closer.
Yeah, it's a good thing I don't have damage on because I probably would destroy my 407 trying to dive and catch it.
Well, 150. Yeah, 150 in a dive.
I'm at 165.
Yeah, but my helicopter is shaking. Shaking like a whore in church.
170.
So what's the speed on the new helicopter which is coming out in the next sim? The big one. It's 225, H225, I think.
Is that going to be included in the sim? Like in the base sim?
Premium Deluxe.
Oh, premium deluxe. But you could buy it if you didn't want to get
Yeah, you can buy it separately. You can buy everything separately.
Alright.
You don't have to buy Premium Deluxe.
I don't
It's just to
know
have
which
stuff included at a lower price.
Right, I don't know which version I'm gonna get until it releases. I'll take a look at what's available.
Less than a week
Well,
to go.
that's already there. Those pictures and
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
Tables
I want to
already
see
exist.
it like when I'm gonna buy it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna see the individual pricing plans too.
Yeah.
Because they might just sort of screw you on the price on the individual plans.
no.
That's
They're
why you
not.
might
In
as well.
fact, York did during
at
one
the
of his
drive-thru.
talks. He mentioned the price of everything, added it up, and then said, you know, we're giving you so and so many planes for this price. There's no way you can beat that.
Well,
He
it all
worked out
depends if
for
you
him.
fly all those planes, but I know
Right.
there's gonna be a
That's the
bunch
other
of
thing.
stuff that I've never touched. You know, like just like in this version, there's so many planes that I bought and that just came with it, and I've never even sat in the cockpit.
Yep.
I mean, there's definitely some you sort of fly with, like the right flyer that'll do 20 knots. You like try it once, you go, okay, tried it. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, pretty much.
Why would you ever really fly that again? Do you know what I mean? Literally be able to walk past 9 minutes.
Get it under control, J-Rod. Get it. No, you're dead.
Yeah, I know. I would have died several times.
You would have passed out after the second fucking spin.
I was just being way too aggressive when I tried to turn around. The thing, see, if I have my rudder pedals, I could probably do the maneuvers that I do in the R44 with the Bell 407. It's just I have to learn how to do them in the Bell 407.
Yeah, that's
Now-
probably how to do it. Learning.
It's probably a lot more hands-on in the Bell 407 than it is in the R44.
We're all
The R44
parking like
is this big-
right next to each other, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna find a space like really inconvenient, like right here. Is this we're taking a break? I'm guessing since we're all.
You know what would have helped my landing? I know what the problem was. I was all the way trimmed forward and trying to do a landing. So that was
Yeah.
probably my major issue.
That release trim button it comes in handy. Are we taking a break? Bueller?
Yes.
Bueller? Okay.
Voodoo economics.
You know, that, anyone? The Harley
Anyone?
smooth tariff, did it raise or lower? raise taxes? It's no
Bill
more,
Stein was awesome.
oh my
Was it
god,
Bill
so
Stein?
good.
Bill Stein.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he,
I just watched it this weekend. I showed my kids it for the first time, and they're like,
It
"Oh
is
my god, this kid is
very
terrible."
appropriate for what's
Yeah.
happening. You heartless wench. God, I love that movie.
Grace!
Save Ferris.
Grace!
Grace! Pardon my
You know,
French,
the-
but you're an asshole.
All kinds of really good lines.
The hover button in H135, it brings up a yellow dot. What's that for?
Ejection
Yellow
seats.
dot. Maybe.
No, on the OBS, the GPS. Compass.
Yellow dot. On which aircraft again?
135.
135. Oh. I think that might be your mast moment indicator. Like whether or not you're gonna bump the mast against anything.
There we go. I just binded a button to reset my trims. Much better.
I assume this slideshow is supposed to be the impressions of 2020.
Oh, it's green dot in the middle of the compass, not yellow, sorry.
Green dot in the middle of the compass.
Yeah, it surrounds
Bottom.
the aircraft icon. One to
I
five.
mean, if you triggered auto hover, you said, right?
Yeah, the auto hover, yeah.
Yeah, I think that might just be the kind of indication where when you do your beep trim left, right, forward, backward, of how the computer wants to move in the auto hover.
Okay.
Like if you beep trim it forward, then it will want to show you that dot or crosshair moving forward.
Yeah, the dot does move around.
I didn't know he put that into the 135, but I guess he did. That was a while ago. When did that one get updated?
Oh, that tail rotor strong on the 407. Can drag my skids right around. Doing donuts.
I think I like the other driver better. It's shady. It's more smooth with helicopter. With a group like this, it was smooth. It's shaky now when I move. It's reverse my drone camera.
Oh, this H3135 is from High Performance Group. I just downloaded from flightsim.to.
Yes. Okay, they did update to build 444 in July of this year, so it's not too bad.
So this this hover doesn't exist anymore? What? In the new version?
No, I mean it was created back in 2021, and then 2022 was pretty much the last time they touched it. And then the newest version, I guess, is removes the requirement for the Hype Operations Center. So they didn't really develop it after 2022, since it was a proof of concept, and then they moved on to the 145 and 160.
I did download this like a month ago, so I think this is the latest one. If they've updated on the website, the flight sim.
If there's any updates for it, you'll find it in the 135 Discord and the pinned messages.
Okay.
I'm going to call it a night, guys. I shall see you all later.
Ciao.
Yeah, take care.
Boing, boing, boing.
I see a lot of players here in the sim, but in the Discord chat, there's not a lot of in voice chat.
Yeah, people would just watch the stream. A lot of people don't either know about the Discord or don't want to go in the Discord, etc., etc.
Check, check, check.
Checkity check check.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I like this driver. It's performing pretty well. For me, anyway.
Does anyone here use Windows 11 instead of 10? And does it run Flight Simulator better than 10?
I don't know if it makes a difference.
I haven't used Windows 10 for like, I don't know, 2 years now. I think I was on Windows 10 when I got Microsoft Flight Sim, I think, but it's been a while. I can't really remember. But I've had pretty good performance on 11 for a while. I've never really had a problem with Windows 11.
I'm just worried about upgrading to 11 because if I do, I can't go back.
Well, you're going to have to for 2024, aren't you? Isn't it Windows 11 only?
Oh, do I? damn.
Oh no, it's
That's a
DirectX
good
12 only. It's DirectX 12 only, not.
Oh,
I think you can still be on Windows 10 though.
hope so.
But I do recommend Windows 11. I mean,
Another friend of mine did too. It's just my work computer has it, and it's a little different. And just I know I'm used to. I like what I'm used to.
right. Well, yeah, if it ain't broke, But at the same time, Windows 11 just supports all the new features of DirectX 12. So I use it.
Okay. Well, sounds like a reason to upgrade for me. And a friend of mine told me his computer runs faster and starts up better because he switched to 11. Might be enough reason to switch.
Right, and I think it's been long enough that 11's been out that they've squashed most of the game bugs at this point. I never really experienced many. I've had driver issues, but not actual Windows 11 issues.
Yeah, and also the updates for Windows 10, I think they run out this year or next year.
Oh, they're gonna soft force us to it. Okay.
I think number one on my wish list for 2024 is just consistent performance between aircraft and locations. Like, I'd like to see fairly similar performance in a city rather than like the Grand Canyon that just performs well anyway. That would be, I think, my biggest wish.
I went to New York the other day just to see what there was. Not only was there a ton of people flying, but the city is just full of buildings. And
Yeah.
I had it on ultra, and then I'm just like, oh, Stutter City. I gotta either turn this down. I don't think turning the graphics down. I think it's just because of the number of players and number of buildings.
Yeah, it's resolution at that point. Like, you just probably gotta bring down your resolution a bit. I don't really have a problem in New York anymore. It used to be a big issue, but now it seems pretty good for me anyway. But then again, I have a fairly decent computer.
Well, if I had any passengers in this force, they'd all be puking. I've spun this thing around and around so many times today.
They flew out the windows well before they got sick. I think they got ejected from the aircraft a while ago.
So if someone flies airlines and posts the videos on YouTube, does that make them a YouTube tuber?
That's the aircraft.
A tube YouTuber.
A tube tuber.
So,
Double tuber.
And if they're surfing, they'd be a tubular YouTube tuber. Totally.
so
So I guess when I'm done playing today, I'll be looking for some rudder pedals. Oh, it'll be a Christmas Christmas present to myself, I guess.
Are we done, or are we just taking a break? I thought we were just taking a break.
I think Joel might be starting to head off.
We don't need no stinking Joel.
So this performance improvement mod for 407, what does it do?
It improves the performance.
Oh, you beat me.
I mean, what can you ask? Let's see. I think he says what it does on his website. I just have to scroll
that's why you
down
guys
to
are fast.
there.
It makes it so none of us can catch up to him.
Yeah, I think it beefs it up.
Yeah. Oh, the website is terrible. Fixes to the HSI, fixes to the electrical system, hydraulic system, vacuum system, custom coded pulse lights, HPA, altimeter variant. Let's see, flight behaviors. He's added custom accessories such as the WSPS, the Cineflex camera, the floats, the functional transporter wheels or folding roller blades. Let's see, what was the systems number 1 here? It's also grip and throttle behavior, realistic spool up of the helicopter from idle to fly. Do you need any more? I mean, it's free. It's worth grabbing.
Alright, I'll download it.
Definitely better flight model than being able to start the damn thing up properly like you're supposed to. Because the
Yeah, I can never
Asobo
fly
version
that.
is crap.
Yeah, I can never fly that because I don't have vertibles. I've only got Xbox controller and it just gives me a headache.
Get a joystick, son.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of room on my desk.
Get a bigger desk, son.
Get the clamps that clamp it on the side of the desk.
Yeah, mount the shit.
That way you can wrench on it and not have to worry about the things falling all around and not staying where you put them.
It definitely gives you more of that in the cockpit feel, and everything's bolted in and everything.
It's all about getting addicted and having upgrades.
I almost bought a butt kicker the other day.
For flight simming?
Yeah.
For the landings or what?
I mean, it's supposed to simulate quite a bit of, you know, engine vibrations, rotor vibrations, stuff like that.
Is
But I don't know. I didn't get one, so I was like, do I make the investment on a motion sim? Do I have the space? Do I have the time? Do I ever want to get
Motion
laid?
Motion sim with VR. That's amazing. Yeah, we all would like to get laid too.
Yeah, I think I would need like a whole separate room so I can hide all that stuff from like normal people who might judge me. Not that I would really care, but
Why isn't simming more of a thing? Why isn't it more normalized? I want a car to sim bad. Like, I need a whole different sim for the car than an airplane. I need a chunk of a car to make my car sim, and a chunk of an airplane to make my flight sim. Need a really big room to put them in. Oh, I just need to turn off the dash 80 on this Bell 407. It beeps so much, and I'm tired of hitting that beep sign. It's
Radio check. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
5x5.
You got us.
Fantastic. Now if I could just get into the flight. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
You got all the correct settings. If you have any questions, let us know.
I'm going to download the flight plan. I'm a little late, but I'm going to download the flight plan and I'll try to catch up with you guys or find out where you are once I get set up and in the game.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, no need to worry about the flight plan now. We'll give you the nearest airport and you can look for that and then find us on the map.
Oh, that'll be great. That'll make it a lot easier. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we have a lot of flight left.
Down here in the river.
Are you in a van?
Yep. And I've got plenty of time. Looks like more elephants.
These elephants are modeled quite well.
Anybody heard the elephants yet?
No, there's sound. Just a bunch of rotor sounds right now.
Yeah.
I guess I can, what is it, turn down external, what is it, other aircraft externals, and then turn up the flora, fauna. I think there's a separate volume control for that.
Okay, what airport are you near so I can pop in?
So we're just south of HAST, Hotel Alpha Sierra Tango, which is in Africa.
Waka Waka song, was it a German thing or popular?
From Shakira?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was for the World Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah. But was it as famous as it was as it was in Germany?
Good question. I don't know if World Cup was that big.
I've been here too.
Yeah. Way too long. I don't hear no elephant noises.
Waka waka.
This time for Africa. You know that one, right?
Yes.
So does
Obviously
the
you do.
so in the new sim, do
Mhm.
the trees move with the rotor wash or
Oh,
vegetation
yes.
move?
What time of day are you flying? Because it's nighttime.
Yeah, you can choose whatever you want. Most people like a nice early morning, kind of golden hour.
Yeah, always golden hour.
They're kind of walking to the beat, aren't they? That's cool.
But they're quite far away from the that marked as the viewpoint for the elephants.
Yeah, they kind of loop around, I guess.
Now a subscriber.
And you said you're south of Hast?
Yep, about 23 nautical miles south.
Roger that. I'm gonna run that way.
Yeah, if you're loaded in, just slow down, yep.
Are you familiar with slewing?
I never do slew.
Okay, but you know how, right? If you need to.
Yeah,
What's
but
the
much
what's the
faster.
button combination for it?
So Y to
Um,
get you in there, and then you use your number pad on the right side, 8 for forward, 2 for backward, 4 and 6 for side to side, and if you need to increase altitude, I think,
F4.
is it F4?
Yep.
And then
3 to
F1 to
back
go down.
Oh, 1. 4 up, 1 down, yeah.
And you said number pad. I don't have a number pad on this keyboard.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, that might not work
I'll
for
fly
you.
fast.
There you go.
Good luck.
Yeah, 23 nautical miles is not too far.
No, if you
What do
can
you
see
have?
it it's on the map, you could just click on suggest departure.
Oh yeah, you can spawn near us. If you just click near us. They'll
I
spawn
think
in
he's
near
already
us.
spawned. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already spun. I haven't done a flight with other people since FSX.
Wow. Okay, it's about time. You get
Yeah,
in here
get on in
and
here,
join
man.
us. We've been doing this.
Well,
for
there was
4
always
years.
DCS, but I was always blowing people up. So
Yeah, this is no nonsense. This is no hurting. Just having fun. Well, we kind of hurt ourselves by crashing into things, but you know.
well, I was an alpha tester for the game originally, but it wasn't in VR, so I never played. And then once the VR came out, I've been playing religiously.
Nice.
I don't even play
Yeah, a lot of us
DCS
in
anymore.
group flights are in VR. It's a lot of fun when all the aircraft are around you and you're flying next to them.
Yeah, I really missed that. We used to do some formation flying in DCS. All of us get together in Hueys, but that's been a couple of years.
Lots of formation flying with us.
I heard you say
So we're-
motion simulator. Do you guys have them?
Some of us do, yeah. I think some of us have motion bases and/or butt kicker type devices, yeah.
Yeah, I just smoke a lot of weed. Kind of simulates it.
I couldn't imagine being here high.
Oh,
wish I
it's
had a
the
VR.
best.
Okay, I'm looking for your tag. You did go with all players, Southeast Asia. You can switch servers on the fly if you're not already there.
I don't know. I think I'm actually on the east coast of the United States server. I don't even know.
Okay.
I've never
Yeah,
switched
so
servers.
Hit escape and then go to your name. On the top right, there's a drop-down box to choose multiplayer. Or we picked the Southeast Asia server because it's less users during this time. All right, and we're taking off again. I don't know if you're watching my stream or Joel's stream on Twitch. We're slowly moving our way up northwest.
So I should be able to see in the map now that I'm in the Southeast Asia server.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should not need to leave the flight. You can just switch. You don't have to go back to the menu for that.
Take a minute to update the links.
Hey, there you are.
I'm gonna turn my sounds back up. Never heard any of the elephants go tooting away.
bad.
You said you heard something?
I believe I heard some when I was on my own. I'm pretty sure I did. I know I've heard geese for sure.
Yeah.
And I think I've heard lions as well.
Maybe in the activities, the activities you do.
I've recently have all this stuff to buy a motion or to build a motion simulator. Now I just have to build it.
It can take a lot of time, definitely. But it's a fun reward.
Yeah, I'm a maker. I love making. I have a collective on Thingiverse I made and shared with everybody and did a bunch of videos.
Nice. That may have one of our guys may have that up because we had somebody that was building a collective and a stick on the British guys.
Danny.
Either Baracus or Danny. Danny, yeah.
Danny. Yeah, it was Danny.
That's cool. There's a lot of guys building mine, and it's kind of cool because I did a YouTube channel. I really don't go there or talk to anybody, but I have 500 something followers now, and they're all saying, "Oh, I'm in the middle of building this," so they have their own little community now, and I don't even have to get in it. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
I hear you.
Yeah. Coming from the north. What's your gamer tag? Same thing? Thick 8?
Thick 8.
Okay. Looking out for it. Should be on my right. Somewhere.
What's your altitude?
We're at 8,000.
Oh, well, I'm at 1,500. I guess I need to come up a little bit.
Well, you're gonna have to where we are, because
Yeah, you'll have to climb the mountains.
It's all mountains around here. I mean, I'm skimming the top of them, and I'm at 8.6.
My mistake. I thought we were. I didn't realize that we had started at such a high altitude.
Wait, is that you, AV8AZ? Was that you?
I don't
AV8.
think so.
What was your gamer tag?
Thick 8?
I'd say turn west.
I don't see it anywhere.
As we're
Are
no
you guys
longer
right
due
over the
south
mountain
of
tops?
here. Yeah. We're trying to.
Well, some of us
Trying
are.
to get up that.
Some of us are kind of skimming the bottom.
I'm climbing just so you might see me. I'm at 12. Next 13,000. Don't see you yet.
Taking up the drone here.
Yeah, I'm at 14 right now.
So far, no tag anywhere.
That being said, we've got quite a big group, so I don't think it shows unless you're close.
You know, I might be chasing. I think I'm in front of you guys. I am.
What do you find?
An R66.
What's your tag?
Yeah, I think it's JS.
There you guys are. I see you.
Do you flight
JCS Love.
Yeah, that's the only Robbie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm in JC's Love.
Right on. We're coming towards you.
Yeah, I see you guys. Yes, you are.
Should be about 20 folks.
All right. This is cool. I have missed this.
Another one tomorrow, same time.
Yep. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Some poor bloke behind me got a Huey.
I think did I rate this as the last flight for 2020? Are you switching over to
Yeah,
2024?
It's just Joel. Joel's on Twitch, and so he's streaming this flight. He does that on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Not helicopters the whole time. Only on Tuesday does he does helicopters. But for him, it's the last because he's gonna take a break and then install the new sim next week. But yeah, group flights will continue.
So are you guys transitioning from day one? Or are you gonna wait a bit or stuff?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. I think Joel, he kind of asked around some of the folks, and they said, "Oh yeah, we're all going to switch to 2024." But we'll see what whether it's effective for the Wednesday flight or not.
Yeah, plus there is a third-party tool that can join different simulators that works for Microsoft Flight Simulator and what's the other one called again? If that works, one could fly both simulators together, maybe.
Yeah, join FS.
Yeah, I might keep both installed for a while. See what happens.
I will too. Yeah, I'll have both installed.
So it could be an option.
But I
we will
do.
see,
I would like to have, my 200 gigabytes back or whatever.
Half Terran.
Will it work
Are
on
you
Windows
using
11?
Linker? If you are, you could just relink everything over to the new sim.
Right.
That way you don't have to reinstall everything a second time.
Well, 200 gigs for 2020 is actually decent. Mine
Well,
was
that's
gone
just
up
for
to
the base
600.
sim and, the updates. It's about 200 gigs. All my other add-ons are like 1.5 terabytes.
Yeah, I was gonna
You're
say like,
nuts.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've trimmed it down since the reinstall. I think I'm at 800 gigabytes now for the total installation, but still quite a bit.
I just went and got 2 4-terabyte drives.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap now.
Yeah, that'll do
They
you for
really
like
are.
6 months.
Yeah, right? I know. Well, I had 3 Wabbajack Skyrim builds on it too, so I'm starting to run out of room.
I recognize the words you said. I just don't understand them.
I'm not a Skyrimer. I played it once, but I thought it was inferior to other types. I won't start a
See what it-
Skyrim. I'll back out right now.
Well, the current build has 2,000 mods, and in VR, it's almost photorealistic. It is so great.
Yeah, I heard Skyrim's great in VR. It's one of the first VR ports, right? Skyrim?
Yeah, it is.
I've been playing Cyberpunk in VR and it's fantastic. It is.
I haven't played that yet.
It's pretty much, I think, the way it should be played in the first place. Just because of the way the game is anyway, it's so based in kind of a virtual world. Like, you even put like headsets on and go into like virtual kind of Blade Runner type stuff. It's great.
Wow, you guys are running hard.
407 as fast as it can go. Upgrade
Yeah, I'm going
407.
about 140 right now, and I'm just keeping
Yeah,
up
we're
with
just being
Joel.
a bit nuts here, I think. But it's okay. You got plenty of time. You can catch up once we get to the animals.
No, I just
That's
turned
what I was
off the
gonna-
speed damage and I'm just running hard too.
Yeah, that's group flights is you want to remove damage definitely, because otherwise you hit the ground somewhere and then have to start all over. And you keep coming in and out of the overspeed. You should just stay
Well,
above
the
it.
RPM overspeed, and then I'll do something aggressive that slows my blades down, and then it goes and it
Ah,
automatically
okay.
turns the stuff off.
So does the motion add a lot of realism to it with helicopters?
Motion as in what? The motion base? Like a
Yeah, a motion bay, like a H2 or H3.
DOF, something rather. Yeah. Our
I would
guy
imagine.
Smitty, he flies in and he has to
Yeah,
put
for
on
its seatbelt.
seatbelts. Yeah. Otherwise he gets thrown out of the damn thing.
You're all wearing flight suits and helmets like I am.
Right.
I got a cup on.
Just the aviators on. Just the
I'm drinking out of one, but I think we're talking about different things.
Yeah, I always wear my mouthpiece and cup whenever I go flight simming.
It's this
I
whole
wonder if-
downhill thing.
I wonder if Chino can keep up.
And I slowed down to be more reasonable and Joel blew past me, so he's like,
Yeah, that mod is definitely something.
JCS is hanging right with us. Very good. Yeah, tomorrow will be a little bit slower. Let me try and keep it about 100, which is good. And I'll fly the 686 as well. I love it.
So which country is tomorrow?
Should I give it away, Cobra?
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Who's doing tomorrow's flight anyway?
You doofus.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we'll be in Hawaii.
Oh, cool.
That's
I've
good
never
for you,
flown
Nova.
out. Yeah, never
Yeah,
flown
home
out.
territory.
I'm gonna get laid.
I'm gonna have
Is this
some
the first
boys.
time?
As I get off the plane.
So what sort of altitude are you going?
I mean, it's sea level to what's the top peak there on the which island is it? Oahu.
Waka Waka Una Una Island.
Are you just gonna be on Oahu?
Cobra. Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then it should be probably tops about 3,000 maybe.
Yeah,
the
it's
most.
not that high at all. You can take your 4 to 4,
Yeah.
Jared.
Yeah, if you're in the island of Hawaii, it goes up to 14,000 with the Mauna Kea and
Nah,
Mauna
it's
Loa.
not the big island. No, it's the
Yeah,
one
okay.
with Pearl Harbor and then the airport
Yeah,
on the other
that's
side. So
Oahu.
we'll go over, come back.
Yeah,
It'll be
Oahu's
fun.
great though. Yeah, it'll be good. That'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be my first time in Hawaii tomorrow.
Excellent.
I'm from Canada. It's the only state I
I'm gonna post all the details at the end of after this flight.
This is a nice floodplain. I like it.
Wait, Red, did you say you're flying the R66 tomorrow?
Uh huh.
Really?
And I have
You
the
know-
sound.
You know what
Yeah,
the theme is though.
It's true. I know. I should go with the 500, right?
Ah, okay.
Second time or second try because of the weather? What was the catch last time?
For what? Right now or
For you.
for me tomorrow?
Have you had a first try flying there?
I
We
think
were
Joel's
flying.
been there too. Yeah. We've done Hawaii a couple times, but it's been a while since we went there on Wednesday. I think Cobra, you must have looked back. It was like 2021 or something like that when we last went.
Yeah, I think it was pretty much a while ago. I'm not even sure which island you're on as well, whether it's the same island or not.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos on social media about helicopters tours in Hawaii. Looks
Yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Blue Hawaii. They've got a bunch of 130s. Take you around to the waterfalls and definitely cool. I think either Joel has done it or he had seen them flying around. I think he's done it. He's done a tour.
Yeah, I've done it in Kauai. It was fantastic.
Cool.
I took the extended tour, which they just go to more waterfalls, which was made me a little uncomfortable because they would fly, really close to the edge of the cliffs with the water. It would be so close that you'd get water on the helicopter.
Are you serious?
From the-
Whoa.
Yeah,
In the spray.
and I was
Yeah,
nervous.
that's a little-
I was nervous because
that's-
sometimes there's big winds that come whipping through the valleys, and
Mhm.
I was a little uncomfortable with all that.
Was that before you were a certified Microsoft helicopter pilot?
Yeah,
See, now you can handle it, no problem.
yeah.
So now we're looking at all the gauges going to pilot. I think that's a bit high. You need to bring that back into trim.
Yeah. Your torque is a little high, isn't it?
Backseat flying.
Yeah. Oh, good. Thick you're right down there, JC. Take a screenshot. In the shadow, though.
Nap of the Earth is great, isn't it?
It is. Here, you were just mentioned on Joel's stream if you're not watching it.
Was he being sarcastic?
Yeah.
You just jinxed us.
I don't know which Helis you have, so maybe you see me as a banana flying by.
Fantastic if everything goes right.
Should work out nicely next week because the UK releases about 4 PM and I finish work at 4 PM. I'll be home at half 4.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I turned damage off.
Oh no.
Oops.
I just looked at I've got low RPM.
Yeah. You were pushing it hard.
That's okay, I'll repair when I get somewhere.
Well, you can turn it off in assistant options if you press escape.
Yeah, you don't have to restart the flight. Coming to the animals, yay. About time.
More giraffes.
Yeah.
Where's that? Down here in the river?
Up
Yeah.
at cliff or the mesa above it here where Nova stuff is.
Oh, shuttle going down. Man down, man down.
I read my helicopter out of gas once already. Had to fuel after an attempted, what do you call it, auto rotation. I failed at it. I've never done one before. I don't even know how to do one. Unless,
Yeah.
I just know you want your blade spinning fast so that when you're coming down, you
Very
pull up.
carefully.
But I didn't do it before. That was too
Oh, I love going down these cliffs. Whee! There's the long-necked, four-legged beasts. Frame rate has gone to shit.
So are we here hunting giraffe, or are we just looking at the giraffe?
Unfortunately, we can't take any home.
I
we're
shot a
just
couple.
Chop up some necks there with the juke. On my screen, at least.
I've got guns on my 530.
I'm gonna open the ramp, see if they'll come in.
I've got candy.
Ramp control now.
Come here, giraffe.
Just have to land right
Got
here.
snacks.
Was that Hangover 2?
Hangover 2? When they said something about giraffes?
No, he
What?
bought a giraffe and was taking it home in a trailer.
Oh, my God.
He didn't make it.
Yeah, they just over a flyover, was it?
Yeah, low bridge.
Wasn't it a bridge, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. Nice, I got them all to stop for mine. All lined up.
Sort of between that small hills. Unless this is our last one.
Ooh, got one separated from the herd here.
Get him! Get him! Crondriel, thank you, John.
Now let's not have a go at someone who can't say things because I know I can't be kawaii.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, you can't run them into with your rotor, yes.
I'm trying to scoot them off
You
of
can
my...
get him to stop, though. That's what I was able to do.
I'm trying to see if I can
Go in
scoop
their
one up.
path.
Come on, go in the back. Go on, in the back. Apparently you can't scoot them up in the tube. It's not one.
Maybe if they're dead, yeah.
Also very hard to back into.
It's a shame that I hope 2024 we'll see a helicopter as a helicopter and not have A-130s flying around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many of us do you see in actual helis?
Well, didn't they say something about automatic lock matching or something?
Well, anything that's in the marketplace would make sense, right? Because the new system is supposed to stream everything anyway. So if it's in the marketplace, you should be able to see it. But the third-party stuff still won't work because there's no way to upload it.
Be over 400 airplanes they would put in the game
Oh,
that
look
would
at
show
that go.
appear current.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't even own them, they would appear current.
Didn't happen.
That you would just chop something.
I'm trying to load them in the back, but it doesn't work.
Where are you backing up to
Mhm.
like put them in. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was trying.
Scoop.
For some reason, it's just not. Who knew?
They look so tall.
It's very
Well, their heads are pretty solid, take it from my experience.
Yeah, isn't it like one of their things is to whack their heads against each other, the long neck? Like,
Yeah,
it's
when
it's
they're
not a
fighting,
courting move,
yeah.
but it's like a territorial
And
move.
Mating season.
Yeah, okay, it is a courting move then. Crazy. Makes a hell of a sound.
They got them nubs on the top of their head. I saw one video where one broke the ribs of another giraffe with the nubs on the top of its head. It swung its head and used those nubs on the top to break the ribs.
Yeah, they're not actually this sharp. I think that's
Not
just
sharp,
the way the
but they're
model
blunt.
needed to end. But I think they're like types of antlers, aren't they? Ooh, I like the DC-3.
The eyes are very weird.
Yeah, they're kind of evil.
I missed the DC-3 landing. Did anybody see it?
Nope, I missed it too.
I guess he can get it.
Yeah, it must be.
So I was watching a video on the merits of 64 gigs rather than 32 gigs of RAM in 2020, not 2024. And in VR and in flat screen, there was basically no difference whatsoever. Actually, it was slightly less performing with 64 gigs.
That was Mark who did that, right?
I think so, yeah. And, you know, and I don't doubt 2024 will need it, but I've been saying that for a while to a bunch of people who were like, 64 gigs is the way to go with Flight Sim, and I'm like, is it though? Is it though? Because I never see my RAM go up above like 15 gigabytes maybe while using the sim. VRAM, on the other hand, definitely helps. The more VRAM you have, but regular system RAM, not so much. Not in this version,
I can
anyway.
see it if you, yeah, I can see it if you're doing a lot of add-ons. You know, you have Moby Flight going. And
Well,
maybe
yeah,
not
if you have
motion
like
simulator stuff.
external applications running, sure. But for the sim itself, it doesn't improve performance at all.
But overkill.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I'll still slap in a couple extra sticks when I get 2024, but Yeah. I was gonna actually upgrade a while back, and then, you know, I did a lot of research on it, and there was no compelling reason to, for flight sim anyway.
Yeah, I'm still running a 5800 X3D, and I was looking at the 9800 X3D, but I'm
Yeah,
using
well,
Windows mixed reality.
Well, that's all. So am I, and I'm using 5800 X3D, the Reverb G2, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 4080, and everything. You know, generally runs great, but you know, another 32 gigs for 2024 is recommended by Microsoft, so I'm gonna go with what the recommendation is. But if you know, if somebody like you and I switch to AM5, that requires a new motherboard, new processor, and new RAM. It's basically a new build outside of a GPU.
Yeah, and I've got the 7800 XTX. It's a good one. It's a water-cooled card. So, but we're supposed to be able to get a lot more. 2024 is supposed to have a lot more performance because it's going to multi-core, and the X3D processor is supposed to do better. So, with the window mixed reality, you can't use Windows 11 24H2,
right,
or else you lose the functionality.
Right. Well, luckily that's not a requirement for 2024.
No, but you won't see from what I understand, you won't see the boost from the multi-core.
Well, no, it's all got to do with core parking. If you have your hardware set up the right way, especially with the X3D chips, I don't think there'll be a huge difference.
Yeah, I had bought the PSVR 2 and ended up taking it back. It's because I have the O Plus, I have the Samsung Odyssey Plus, and I just love these OLED screens. And so I tried the PSVR 2, and it was basically the same screen, just a much higher resolution. But they have some bugs that need to work out before I decided to keep it. It was a nice headset, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it's not a huge upgrade over, you know, like a G2 or something like that right now. Other than the eye tracking, but the eye tracking doesn't even work on PC.
No, they said it's going to. Maybe I might switch to it later, but I don't know.
We'll see. I don't believe anything Sony says.
Pimax is looking pretty sweet.
Alright guys, we're leaving.
Rolling. Yeah, Pimax, because they're also partnering with 2024, you gotta think that they're gonna optimize it for that.
You know, and I had a Pimax when they first came out, and the quality control sucked. And my understanding that it is as bad as it was back then.
I've been hearing a lot of horror stories about lenses and the quality control right now, so I'm not convinced. And as long as my G2 works, I'm gonna still rock it.
I've got a warning on H35 screen here. Engine 1 chip.
You blew it.
Tearing up the gears. There is a fuzz burn switch on the overhead that you can click that will hopefully get rid of that. Up to burn
But
off
I have
the fuzz.
damage turned off.
Yeah, but that's built into the aircraft. So you get the chip detection anyway, because that's built into the 135.
So what is it? What does it mean?
You're grinding the gears and making metal dust, and in the gearbox, in the oil pan, there's a magnet that attracts that stuff, and if it senses it, then it goes chip detect.
Yeah, because I've been.
Yeah, it has a resistive sensor. Once it gets the metal in there, it creates a path for the electrons to flow for the contact.
Maybe because I was being full throttle.
You need
Yeah,
more
that'll do it.
plutonium for the flux capacitor.
Right?
Banana peels and tin cans.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
You guys are out here every Tuesday, right?
Tuesday and Wednesday on this Discord.
Cool.
Right, I pressed the first button and the warning's gone.
Excellent. You made
Hooray.
it good until the next maintenance shop.
What does this fuzz do?
So it's just a term for the metal shavings, fuzz, and you burned it off, meaning I think it's with heat, isn't it? Can't recall exactly what it does, but it dissipates them, or at least it tries to. It's on a kind of a not a last resort, but like a temporary thing until you get to maintenance.
Oh, okay.
And then they're going to tear your transmission down for like
Yeah, and it'll be a couple $100,000.
no problem.
You're gonna have to take 2 virtual jobs to pay for it.
Yep.
Keep the torque in the green.
Yeah, right. I couldn't keep up with you guys if I had the torque in the green.
Right?
Mayday, mayday. Somebody's going down.
No, he's not. That was fun. Picking up airspeed, getting out of my ring. That would have been a mass strike in an R66 for real.
Yeah, your tail boom would have been sheared off.
I would have crashed and survived, and then those bad fuel tanks would have exploded and killed me.
It's not the crash. It's not the mass boom that kills you. It's when you hit the ground and everything explodes. That'll kill you.
Well, I think you'll pass out before you hit ground, wouldn't you?
From all the spinning.
So you
I
wouldn't
posted a
feel
link
that
to an article on the Microsoft forum about that I reid about the R66 and the R22 and the problems that they have with the fuel tanks. And I mean, they call it the Robinson chug then it goes into a vibration they get recovery from and crashes, and then the fuel tanks then split open, the solid aluminum fuel tank split open and kills everybody on board.
Yeah, it totally won't do a negative G pushover. Well, I've seen it do a 4G negative pushover.
In the sim.
Were you inverted?
I was keeping up international relations.
Got Cobra on the run. Go, Juke.
Does Cobra have like a weird livery or something? Because I have
I think he's a British one.
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, for me, he's got some kind of, whoa, French. That's a big vehicle.
I saw Maple Leaf.
I think we're all falling back to a default random one if we don't have it. Flying full sideways. You know, it's a little more aerodynamically efficient if you don't fly full sideways, FYI. But maybe you just want to burn a little fuel, I don't know.
If I point the two big spinny things forward, it'll make me faster.
And it's not an Osprey. You know, when you get in your helicopter, you want to have a little sass. Just a little pizzazz.
Is that what that is?
Little 5, 6, 7, 8.
A little.
Alright, you push a button, and you can go have a party with a mirror ball in the back. Cobra's got the full party room back there. Scenery is nice. I like the scenery. Nice rolling hills. I took the Juice Goose out finally after how many years? Maybe a full year of not driving it. Still pretty good. It's in the wilds of Idaho out there, and start remembering how big this world really is when you drive on the ground and slow.
Is there any way to freeze the time in the sim? So
Yes. I mean, with
If you
flow
have
there is.
flow.
Yeah. I don't know about default settings, but if you have flow,
There's
you
no
can freeze
pause
the time.
Unfortunately, no. You gotta have flow for that. That was a FSX thing, I think, back in the day.
about 4 nautical miles away.
Nice.
I don't really see a strip.
And
It's
further
supposed to be
down.
right over it.
On the map, it's grass, so
Yeah.
probably
I see something that's. Yeah, I see something that's like a long, but it's all the textures are all different all through it. And maybe that is what it is.
Are you using the default Bing maps?
Yeah.
The strip is almost 8,000 feet.
yeah, can't miss it.
Altitude, not the length.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, no parking spots, so you probably won't see any infrastructure there at all.
Yeah, there's none. Oh well, I'll set it down. See what happens.
Is it the top of the hill there?
Yeah, on top of the
Say it again.
hill.
Oh, yeah, it's on top.
Oh, I guess I should have put fuel in it.
Oh, did you just run dry and fall?
Auto rotating, I'm hoping.
Nice. Any juke nearby that can help you out? I'm sure they got a couple barrels in the back. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Ooh, a hot start.
Looks kind of nasty. It's probably just a cleared out spot, cleared out area. And then, you know, good luck on finding a rut or an animal running across the strip.
Yeah.
On it. Yeah, on the edge of a cliff as well.
Yeah.
Full of fuel and on my way.
Right on. Yeah, you're coming back to the airport that you spawned at. It's alright, your
I
first
was
try.
sure I was going to make it too.
Yeah, the Cohen R66 has a little bit